call the member for Dubbo.
Thank you, Speaker. On Friday the 26th of September, I had the privilege of joining around 240 people, including major donors and sponsors, official guests, community members and long-time supporters, all gathered together to celebrate the official opening of the Country Women's Association of New South Wales Guest House at Macquarie Home Stay. And what a fantastic celebration it was. Since the CWA Guest House was completed back in February, it's already been incredibly well used. More than 2,000 guests have stayed there in that short time, and at times it's been fully booked. That says a lot about the need for this service and the vital role Macquarie Home Stay plays in our community. So let me take you back to where it all began. It's an amazing story. The idea for Macquarie Home Stay first started back in 2011. The then member for Dubbo, Dawn Fardell, was looking for ways to support women coming to Dubbo to await childbirth, women who often had to travel long distances from smaller regional and remote communities. Fast forward to January 2019 and the dream became a reality, with Macquarie Home Stay officially opening its doors and welcoming its very first guest, a mum-to-be from Walgett, and offering 17 units at the time. From the very beginning, the community saw how much of a difference this could make and threw its full support behind the project. The first fundraiser was held in October 2012, and that was a charity auction organised by the Real Estate Institute of New South Wales Arana Division. A few months later that year, after countless meetings with the Western Local Health District and Dubbo Base Hospital, the inaugural meeting of what was then called the Dubbo Base Hospital Accommodation Project was held. That first committee really laid the foundation for what was to come. It included the Chair, Rod Crowfoot, Secretary Fiona Prentice, Treasurer Lorna White, Publicity Officer Ray Nolan, and committee members Elizabeth Allen, Dot Martin, Dawn Collins and Nola Honeysett. Community support kept growing from there. In 2013, Arana Mutual's Heart of Our Community program kicked in the first 10 grand to start things going. And around the same time, something special also took off. It was the very first Tour de Oroc. If you've ever seen the Tour de Oroc riders powering through the region, you know what a remarkable event that is. It's run by the Rotary Club of Dubbo South. It's a massive cycling event, covers more than 800 kilometres across the Arana region, one of the longest and toughest charity rides around. Since that first ride in 2013, the Tour de Oroc has raised over $1 million for Macquarie Home Stay. The very first contribution, just over $176,000, came from sponsorship and donations from that initial event. A really good example of community spirit and teamwork at its best. In 2014, after collaboration with the then Dubbo City Council, $3.3 million was secured through the Cobra Transition Fund, and in 2015, land was officially signed over for the site of Macquarie Home Stay. By October that year, the Dubbo Base Hospital Accommodation Project had formally registered as Macquarie Home Stay Limited, and a couple of years later, in 2017, it took on the business name we know today. So the momentum, though, didn't stop there. In July of 2017, the Country Women's Association made an incredibly generous donation of $420,000 to sponsor 14 rooms in the next stage of accommodation. Shortly after that, construction started, the sod was turned. So over time, Macquarie Home Stays evolved from a place primarily for birthing mothers to a true home away from home for anyone travelling to Dubbo needing medical treatment. The opening of the Western Cancer Centre brought even greater demand for an affordable accommodation options. And in 2023, the New South Wales Coalition Government recognised that need with a $2.5 million commitment and contribution to build a dedicated oncology accommodation precinct, leading to what we see today. Now, I have to say that funding support from the then Minister for Regional Health, Bronnie Taylor, which guaranteed the project would go ahead, was one of my proudest moments. And to be able to play a role in something that means so much to people across Western and regional New South Wales was an absolute honour. Today, Macquarie Home Stay operates 51 units of patient accommodation, and based on current usage, that means around 8,500 people each year will have somewhere comfortable, safe and affordable to stay while accessing healthcare in Dubbo. It's an incredible achievement, and one made possible through generosity, perseverance and the shared vision of a caring community. I do want to pay tribute to quite a few people. A heartfelt thanks to the Managing Director, Rod Crowfoot, his hardworking and dedicated team, to the board of Macquarie Home Stay, and to every single person, business, organisation who's donated, keeps volunteering or has volunteered, fundraised, or just cheered on from the sidelines. You have created something absolutely extraordinary here, something that truly makes a difference every single day. This is not just a bed. This is a place where people go in the most stressful times in their lives. So congratulations on this remarkable milestone. Thank you for everything you've done, and thank you for everything you will continue to do for our region.